When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Maryland's offense will have first crack at this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Looking for space. It's Hester. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Washington. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The Terrapins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this defense.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Finding an escape route. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Orange.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Syracuse, 7, Maryland, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to...
Turning it on! Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Man, this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Finds a spot in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Polk. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. Snagged in the middle, and Tester. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Russell.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. He's thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Tremble. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the counter. Creates a little room. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. It's James. Runs for the tackle. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And they'll push that lead out a little further. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Washington. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Went up top on 2nd down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes a grab on the shot. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
That's caught. It's Russell. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll go to the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's McFadden. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Here comes the heat. Grab near the marker, it's McFadden. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He'll keep it himself. After 40, there he goes. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Orange converted and picked up that last 1st down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's James. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to throw again. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Number 12.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Charlotte.
Makes the grab. It's Manning.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The throw. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Washington. trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. The Terrapins will boot it away to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he...
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. unloads quickly. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Past the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Number 12.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And the try is no good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Washington. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Willis. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
The give to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Washington. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Powers through the defender. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Got the back over the middle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll bring it out. It's James. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more bounce.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this...
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are over.
Continues to fight for yards. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's James. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Tonight's final score, Maryland 35.